Well, brand new reports in the Italian cruise ship tragedy. We're now hearing that a massive lawsuit is in the works now here in the United States. 6 passengers reportedly suing the Costa Concordia cruise line in a Florida court, and they're demanding, ready for this, $460 million in compensation. Could they have a case? Michael Winkelmann is a maritime attorney out of Miami, and he joins us once again. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Martha. Thank you for having me back.
Well, good to have you back. Thanks for being here. You know, when I heard that the cruise line was offering them about $14,000 apiece, I thought, that's not going to cut it. That's not going to be enough, considering what happened on this ship. But $460 million? How does that sound to you?
Well, I think they're both sort of arbitrary numbers. The 460, I don't know where that came from, but the 14,000, I think that's incredibly low. And I think my judgment on that is just as fair as anyone else's, because ultimately it's a question of fact for a jury. If I'm a father with children, my wife, my parents on that ship, and I've got 4 hours of sheer terror that I'm going through, you tell me, what do you think is a fair value for having gone through that? I mean, these people have suffered quite a significant trauma.
You know, I mean, I guess it all depends on how easily you got off the ship, you know, what your experience was. I mean, there are lives lost here as well, and I would think that those families would have, you know, the first priority in terms of compensation.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think you're raising an important point, Martha, which is there's a huge spectrum of the people that got off with hopefully lesser injuries, and then all the way to the people who died. Interesting, actually, there's in fact 2 cases that have been filed, one in Chicago, one in Miami. I would say both of them are premature to file. I think an experienced attorney would be much better served to continue to negotiate with the cruise line. I think there are other advantages to that as far as keeping fees and costs down. So I'm a little surprised at such an early filing of these cases.
Yeah, and you are such an experienced attorney in these cases. You've sued Carnival roughly 1,000 times and the Costa Concordia roughly 100 times?
The Concordia itself, no, but Costa. My firm has been doing this. We have a combined experience of about 75 years. Over the past 4 decades, we've sued Carnival roughly 1,000 times. Costa Crociere, not the specific cruise ship, but the cruise line, roughly 100 times. We presently have a dozen cases going against them in Italy. We are handling these cases. We work with a leading maritime firm, and we want to give all these passengers and crew members all of the rights that they deserve.
Obviously, the biggest concern, and we're looking at the video from what happened on that ship, there's so much documentation as to what those people went through. We've heard, you know, the crew had no idea what they were doing. Lots of testimony from different people who are, you know, is evidence of very lax ability to handle this situation, to say the least. But, you know, when you look at this, offshore, you know, lots of legal problems in suing at all on a cruise line. I know you've done it a lot. How difficult will it be in this case for these people to get this money?
I think it will be exceedingly difficult, even though Costa has already offered a handout now, which I think is a paltry sum. I think it will be very difficult. I think the facts are really easy. The facts are very clear. Costa was negligent. Carnival's negligent if they can be somehow on the hook for it also. But the facts are simple. It's the law that will be tough. I think the challenges that you're seeing in the United States courts are facing a huge uphill battle, which I've fought several times. These passenger ticket contracts which have a forum selection clause, which calls for Genoa, are routinely enforced. So it's going to be a question of Italian law. But Italy does offer rights and remedies for these passengers. But you're absolutely right, Martha. It's going to be a long, hard-fought battle. Right. But I look forward to fighting it.
Well, it seems like it should be, in many ways, very clear-cut, but it's not, as you point out. Michael Winkelmann, thank you so much for being with us. We'll talk to you again on this soon.
Thank you for having me.
Okay.